Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of RegAlytics. Welcome to this week's regulatory roundup. This week, there were 2,257 alerts from 397 unique U.S. regulators. There were 521 financial alerts, 486 coronavirus alerts, thanks CDC, 46 FinTech alerts, 15 of which were critical, and 14 cannabis alerts. The regulator of the week was the White House. This week, there were a whopping 103 alerts coming from the White House. To put it into perspective, the same time last year, there were 3 White House alerts. Janet Yellen was approved as the Treasury Secretary. The FinCEN director stepped down, making way for Yellen's pick. Biden also nominated new leaders of the CFPB and the SEC. And he's working on nominations for the next 270 executive agencies that he's going to, in some cases, overhaul, in some cases, reverse, and in some cases, bring back to life. Which leads to the topic of the week, which is that you really need RegAlytics. Yeah, I know, it's totally self-serving, but honestly, what is your alternative? If you're expecting to remain in business with the amount of regulatory action we're about to see, you can't not have RegAlytics. Imagine the party that loves to regulate having control of the entirety of the executive and legislative branches. Plus, they just went through 4 years of a mostly deregulated federal system that actually ignited the awareness and memory of the states of their own power to regulate. I couldn't have asked for better market conditions to bring you the new Airbnb of regulation. In the same way you can book a condo for a weekend in Florida, you can now ask something really simple like, what is every privacy rule that came out in the US in the last 2 months? Or maybe, wait, I only care about what's going on with stablecoin in Wyoming. Our customers use RegAlytics to stay in compliance, but in some cases they use it to trade. Because with over 25,000 regulators in the United States, there's no way you can do this with humans. You need tech. And with over 1,500 agencies already in our arsenal, we cover 10 times more regulators than any US data provider out there. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. In Compliance Corner, the CFPB adopted a final rule confirming that supervisory guidance is not the law. FinCEN, in conjunction with the Fed, FDIC, NCUA, and the OCC, issued answers to frequently asked questions regarding suspicious activity reports and other anti-money laundering considerations. The SEC Small Business Capital Formation Committee is meeting on January 29th to talk about equity options in today's digital economy. Also this week, the Justice Department and the FTC announced the first ever enforcement action for violations of the Better Online Ticket Sales Act, also known as the BOTS Act, which busts companies for scraping ticket websites faster than humans can to resell them at higher prices. It took a long time. I mean, we knew it all sucked back in the day when you called Ticketmaster or went online and never got the ticket, so I think this is good news for all of us. For those of you in crypto, the SROs were busy this week. Box's Boston Security Token rules were rejected by the SEC in the millionth alert that has been going on with this issue all the way since 2019. Ginnie Mae announced the issuance of the first ever mortgage-backed security that is backed by digital pools, which are pools consisting entirely and exclusively of e-notes. And ICE Clear US issued a number of rules around risk management practices for products that reference Bitcoin. For those of you in data privacy or focused on GDPR, the SEC shared a report that a UK regulator provided them about the impact of GDPR on SEC-regulated entities. In state news, Hawaii's Digital Currency Innovation Lab is looking for new crypto groups to join their new program, and the governor of Wisconsin signed Executive Order 103 calling a special session of the Wisconsin legislature to fix and modernize the state's broken unemployment system. That's it this week for RegAlytics US Alerts. See you every Wednesday morning on LinkedIn and YouTube.